Welcome to the 2014 Zone 6 Bass International. We're at Magugu Dam in Swaziland. We have 6 countries competing for the Zone 6 Championship. There's 6 teams per country. I'm Barrett Harvey. I'm part of the film crew from Apnea Production. We're going to try and bring you some of the action on the water over the next 4 days. Today's practice day 1. We headed down to the water's edge to check it out.
Charles Schlesinger, and my teammate is Kevin Gifford. We're from Mozambique.
And George, travelling to the dam, how did it go?
For 60% of the team, not too good. When they got to Beitbridge, there were hassles with South African immigration, and they had to turn back, go via Chiredzi, and that was horrendous road. Also through Mozambique, horrendous road between Chokwe and Mwamba. And then they managed to get to base camp here at about 2 o'clock in the morning. And then 3 o'clock in the morning, guys were in bed and they got a reasonable practice day in yesterday, but today's a full practice day for them. I don't want to talk too much about our strategy, but the guys will try different spots, obviously, to learn as much as they can during the practice days. Structure is obviously important to bass fishing, and we'll just see what comes out. Maybe we can give you some interesting strategy at the end of the tournament.
Swaziland team number 1, and my name is Derek Hoff, and Ward Regenberg is my partner.
What did you guys find yesterday, structure-wise?
Well, there was a lot of fish on what seemed to be timber, but we don't know because we weren't pinning anything, so it's difficult to say what kind of fish, what quality fish they were. But we quite sure a lot of them are going to be small, so it'll be tough. Of course, we do have a plan, and we're going to have to consider different size baits. I think downsizing baits is going to be important, so we'll have a look at that. And we've got a plan.
Boys ready?
Ready, sir? Tell you tomorrow.
We'll let you know.
Excellent. Cheers, eh?
Morning, I'm Neil, my teammate Anton.
This is the first morning of the Zone 6 Bass International. Quite windy today. Our first spot didn't pan out, we had to move off, the wind was blowing us off the point. So we came to seek shelter behind a big cliff, fishing the outside line of the trees, looking for post-spawn fish. Early morning days, nothing in the boat yet, but we'll see what happens later. Maguga for us during practice was a morning bite, so we're obviously starting. I've got a Mojo Black Fluke, dark colors, early morning. The sun's not really out yet, so we're gonna see if we can get something soon.
Welcome to day one of the Zone 6 Bass International. One of the Namibian teams has just radioed the weigh station. They've got a fish that they want to bring in. It's early, it's still 8 o'clock in the morning. Our wind is howling today, making conditions a bit difficult. Let's go and see what these Namibian guys have got on board. Talk me through that, eh? What happened?
Well, we came through one of the points, and the wind was blowing quite badly.
Yeah.
Quite badly. Yeah, it's understatement. It's like basically let's go.
Feel like you're on the ocean.
Yeah, 100%.
What's the wave there?
2.815.
2.815.
Woo! Have a look in there.
How was that, eh? For a start of the Zone 6? Easy this tournament, eh?
Well, I wouldn't quite say easy, but yeah, it's going to be easy from now onwards. Awesome fish, thank you, Maguga.
What's the plan now, boys?
Back to the spot, gonna get another 2 of them.
You hope the spot's still there, eh?
We're pretty sure.
You got another boat there?
No, not as yet.
Okay.
It's pretty concealed, so we're alright, I think.
Looking good, Jimmy. Alive?
Very neat. Happy fish. We'll be gone by 10 o'clock. They're in good condition, eh?
Well, it's just before 2 o'clock, day one of the Zone 6 Bass International, Maguga Dam. We're right up at the top of the dam, up the river section, basically where it ends. We're sitting here with Swaziland Team 1 and Zimbabwe 2. Both got some fish. Zim 2's got its bag of 5 fish, but not a big bag, but at least it's a bag. And we're hoping for some good things. The wind's been all over the place today. This morning it howled and then it dropped completely for a few hours, and now it's picked back up again. Some few fish have come to the scales. One of 3.4 kilos, another one of 2.4, a couple of 1.8. So there are a few fish around, but I think fishing is tough at the moment. So we'll stay out here and try and get you some more.
proper fish.
Look at that guy.
You can take them off there, eh? It's fine.
Yeah, up to you.
Get away from
Looks good.
Okay.
You guys?
Me.
Excellent.
very much.
3.420.
Very tough, eh? We had a lot of wind to start with. We managed to get one fish of about 2 kilo a bit earlier, and then my skipper pinned one now of 3.5 kilos. But it's very tough, not many bites coming at all.
What have you been doing mainly?
Fishing.
So that's
And praying.
Fishing and praying. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, it's really tough out there. Eh?
Okay.
Yeah, if you get a bite, normally it's undersized fish. We got Colin got his fish early this morning, and I got mine. I don't know, 10 o'clock or so. But yeah, it's really difficult out there.
Adios. How's it going?
Good, good. We got 3 on the boat. One good one, one kicker this morning. Got a reasonable one over there, and one little keeper. So we need 2 more, and then we got a good bag.
Nice. And how's the fishing been? Has it been tough or is it?
Fishing's been extremely tough. These fish are very finicky, very, very finicky. It's been tough. You gotta let it lie long and work it slowly. But they take it nicely. They're relatively hungry. The clear water is obviously difficult. You've got to stand far away because if they see you, you can forget about it.
Ja. Kijk je maar, moet hem ook uitslaan. Oké, haal maar uit. First little Maguga bass. Hooked it a bit deep. We're just gonna help it out quickly.
Yes.
First fish on the boat. First little Maguga bass. We're just gonna keep it alive. What we got here, we got a prominent point going in. Basically from the big rock over here, all the way out to those trees in the water. Average depth here is about 3 to 4 feet down there, and then it obviously has got a little bit of a saddle in the middle, goes to 10 foot. So what we're trying to do here is we've managed to establish that the fish are in, well, during spawn, but mostly post spawn. In practice day I did manage to get a big female on this point, so we firstly trying to see if she's still around. She hasn't spawned yet. Secondly, we just got a male on this prominent point that we've got here. Fuck yeah. Bring him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. little Maguga keeperkie, just size. Scored on a little 4-inch Senko Texas rig. Well done, Anton. We're back at the weigh station. We had a difficult day fishing. We caught 2 little keepers. The weather didn't play nice. We had a lot of wind from several different directions today. Small fish, but we mostly fished river channels, little baits, little flukes, little Senkos. We'll see how it goes on the scoreboard tonight. I don't think everybody got a lot of fish, so let's hold thumbs that maybe did well today. Oh man!
Wait, are we out now?
300, eh? Boom goes the dynamite.
From Barbara or South Africa?
South Africa.
Yeah, I was going to say. 2 fish here.
3
fish. 3 fish.
5.5. Come on. 5.520. Okay, hold that. Hold on. We'll get there. Okay, big fish just go to 4.40. 4.40. Okay, somebody wants photographs with this fish.
Yeah, Marky. 4.4, well done, Marky. Go on. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Boom goes the dynamite.
You just weighed those 2 fish and talk me through your day.
Went out first thing this morning to fish that we had seen in practice. We had actually seen them both before, and within the first 10 minutes we got the 1 fish, a 4.46, and then we caught another smaller fish under 1 kilo around the corner, and we came back to that spot later on in the day, and Mark here got one on a Spro topwater lure, and 4.3 over.
Good solid fish, eh, guys? So obviously Maguga has been tough day 1 for most people, mainly small fish, and you managed to bag 2 good fish. Good and looking good for South Africa there.
Yeah, looking good. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be another tough day. Let's see if we can repeat it over.
And Mark, what do you think of Maguga? Have you
Yeah,
fished
look,
here before?
No, I haven't fished here before, and we travelled pretty far from Cape Town, myself and Mike, and the whole way we spoke about what the fishing's going to be like. And when we got here, we didn't anticipate it to be this tough, but like he said early on, when we saw those fish in the practice, I actually shook one of them off on a Spro Bronzeye shad, and it was quite hot stopping, because it was my personal best that I had to shake off, on a lure with no hooks. And I'm pretty stoked that I went back today and we managed to capture those 2. So yeah, very good.
And the team as a whole, from what you've heard, obviously you guys are in contact with radio and so forth through a manager. How do you think South Africa did?
Yeah, look, I don't know how the other guys did, but I mean, our boys worked extremely hard. I'm proud of the guys. We were on the radios all day today, and swapping out places, working as a real serious teamwork, and I think it's going to pay off for us today. I think some of the guys have got some better fish. So let's have a look see.
This is Mr. Sydney Chambers. In Team Swaziland, I am with the boat captain, Louis van Zuidam. We tried yesterday, but the fish just didn't cooperate with us. We're hoping for a better fishing day today.
My name is Manny Rego. I'm from Swazi Bass. The fishing yesterday was very hard. We managed to land 2 fish, one of about 1.2 kilos. But yeah, and we're hoping that today's going to be a better day.
Yesterday we started on the point here where we are now. First couple of minutes, first half hour we got a big one, and then caught another few smaller ones around here, and then came back here at about 11 o'clock and caught the second big one, the one that Mark caught a 4.4. Yeah, and that was our day. We couldn't get the fifth one, but we had a very good day. Yeah, what had actually happened is I'd cast against the shore and the fish picked up the lure and swam around a tree. So I had to go into the bush, get my line off the tree, and then we got him on the outside, and then from there it was into the net. We had actually been through this area in practice and we had seen the fish in the water. Mark had raised them both on a Spro lure here, and then we had thought the other guys had seen them, but obviously they never. And we came back here on day one, caught the first fish within about 10 minutes of being here, and the second one we caught a little bit later on in the day. Yes!
And your little gesture of excitement afterwards was quite good.
Yeah, that would have to be edited out, eh?
Morning. My name is Manny Rego. I'm from Team Swaziland, and that's my fishing partner Ed Smith. We have been fishing together for quite a few years now. We actually fish very well together. This is our second day of comp. We're hoping that it's going to be better than yesterday, where the wind is not blowing. It's calmer. We don't want it to be completely calm. Yeah, so let's see how it's going. It's still early in the morning. We've actually got very good hopes for today. I'm fishing a black fluke at the moment. It normally works very well in this dam, but this dam is one of those. It's not that it can work very well today and tomorrow it's not going to work at all, but that's what I'm trying at the moment, a black fluke.
I'm Jandre Engelberg. Yesterday wasn't so good. This morning we started off, caught one keeper, moved to the place we actually wanted to go fish. Caught another 4 keepers there. So we were full 5 fish limit before 10 this morning. Unfortunately, our smallest fish died. So we couldn't, missed him. So we're back to 4 fish, still need 1. And we hope to limit here on this spot. Last night we compared everyone's fish they caught. And at this stage we're fishing 60 foot of water, casting towards the banks, and we're fishing the last tree line lying in 40 foot of water. So you don't get many bites there, but if you do get a bite it's usually a keeper. So, and it seems to work for us at least today. Don't know about the other teams or the rest of Namibia, but yeah. We're going to stick to it for the rest of the day and see if we can get the last one in the boat. At this stage we're fishing a heavy Texas rig, 1/2 ounce, and a black fluke. Okay, so here's the fish we got today. About the size of our keepers. Nice 1.2s. Got 4 of them at this stage.
All that sort of size?
All the same size basically, and yes, so only need 1 more.
Mark, you had a good day yesterday. Talk me through that.
Yeah, it was a tough day, but Mike and myself managed to get 2 big fish, which I think helped us a lot. Fishing's not easy, you know. We're fishing very small lures and finesse baits, and well, we're fishing exactly what we didn't expect to fish when we came up here. But yeah, it ended up well. I think we were top boat for the day, which is always good, but you know, there's 2 more days left, so day 1 doesn't count. It's 1, 2 and 3 that make the difference.
Talk me through the scoring today, or just...
Yeah, for some reason the guys have worked it on a reverse Grand Prix system. So I think if you come first, then you get 1 point instead of whatever 200 if there's 200 boats. So I'm not too clued up on how the scoring system works, but I think we got the best points that we could for the day, which is great. Yeah, I think from a team perspective, the best thing is for all the teams to catch fish. If you blank on the lake, then you're getting high points, which means your team points, gets higher. So you want to keep those points as low as possible. I think we ended up yesterday with a 44, and the next boat or the next team is on 108. So we have a little bit of a gap, but we can't rely on that. We've got to make sure that all the boats get some fish, and we all keep those points as low as possible.
I'm just downsizing my baits because the bite's a bit tougher this morning. Just going to use a slightly smaller profile bait. I'm going with a Super Fluke Junior. Maybe we can get something on the line here. I've got a Carolina rig here on a spinning rod with Power Pro braid. It just makes it much more sensitive, and you're trying to throw a long distance. The further you can throw, the more water you're fishing, so hopefully you catch more fish like that. Just a light Carolina rig with this Super Fluke Junior. Slowly, I'm actually dragging it along the bottom, hoping to find a tree or something like that that's holding some fish, and then put it through the tree and see if you won't bite though. Monkey! Right. Good. All right, something more. Thanks, Mr. Kevin.
What size is it here? Oh, jeez. I don't know how, maybe 800 grams, but that's a one. That's a point, yeah. In this tournament, the fish is very, very tough, so to get one in the box, it's done now. 20/7 feels a lot better. SA boys, it's Mike and Mark on the board. You're on the board, Mojo, Fluke. Over.
We've got a manager on the water that's roaming around the dam. If the guys are out of sight, they can't be heard on radio, so he's like our link between us. And in constant radio contact, sharing information. Yeah, as you can see, South Africa yesterday, we got in here and we dominated this whole area. And that led to a couple of our bigger fish. But this morning, obviously, they've all cottoned onto it and squeezed us a bit here with our space. So yeah, we're not only battling against the fish, but we're battling against other boats as well.
Bit of tough competition, guys busting each other in and out, but it's all in good fun. Not always at the time, but you have a laugh about it later.
Yeah, we'll definitely go and sit around the table and drink a beer on it this morning, tonight when we get back after what happened this morning with a mad rush on the point here. It's all fun in war, eh?
We've got one definite and one tail toucher. That's a maybe. Okay, thanks, Shane.
What we did yesterday and in practice days, I'm fishing what's called a Spro Bronzeye Shad. It's a fairly new bait that Spro have developed. It's a topwater frog. It's a hollow belly frog with a very soft body. Two nice big hooks on there, nice proud hooks. What you got is you got more of a keel on the frog itself, which allows it to walk a lot better, side to side action. So you're moving that frog in a lot shorter distance. And then every now and then just stop it. And you see traditionally the frogs used to have two of the tails, or whatever you want to call them, side by side, but on this frog they're over and under like a shotgun, which just allows the bait to work with a little walking the dog action, as it's called.
I'm part of the Zambian team. My name's Carl, my partner is Sean. On the other side there's another Zambian contingent. That's our captain over there. Day two. Yeah, well, we had a bit of a plan here just to get under the South Africans, just get under their skin, see if we could make them lose their mind, because in most sports it's big match temperament, and we actually did what we came here to do, was get under the guy who actually got all the fish yesterday, just mess him around. But on the fishing side, that was our tactic. That was the Zambian tactic, On the fishing side, it's been quite slow. I mean, we've had one non-quali today, quite small. I don't know. What did you catch it on, Sean?
Baby brush hog.
Baby brush hog, yeah? But the funny thing is, if you want to take your camera over there to the trees where those rocks are, you've seen a couple of bass playing around the rocks there, you know. So I mean, we're going to sit here until we do catch one. We're going to try and catch one. But it's a much better day than yesterday. I mean, the wind's not blowing yet. Yesterday was absolutely dreadful. You know, there is the seriousness when it is meant to be serious, but I mean, you got to enjoy what you're doing. Otherwise, don't do it. And yeah, the competitiveness is not really amongst us here. I think it's mainly between the South Africans and the Zimbabweans. There's been a big rivalry over the years. I mean, they've been fishing bass for years. This is only our fourth year of actually fishing for bass. I mean, we don't have bass in Zambia that are of quality to host an international of this caliber, you know. So
I suppose the closest thing you have to bass is like a Nemwe or something. Huh?
Yeah, that's it. The Nemwe, which is the indigenous bass of Africa, you know. Is the name on the back there? Yeah. It is on the back. Yeah. And very comfortable. Very comfortable. They are meant to be much cooler, you know. But I think the colour of this.
Is it important what pants you wear with a top like that?
Oh, you quiet. Everybody calls me Pajama Van Vlerk, you know. I mean, he's got long pants on. He's got the same material, the captain over there, if you can. But he wears the short pant. I mean, he's got better legs. I think that's more of my complex about the size of my legs. Eh? Just a June bug lizard. 8-inch. Let's hope we can entice something.
How are you going to fish it? Use a bit of brush here? Or?
I'm just going to cast it out and just pull it through slowly. It's going to come through the branches and just flutter down. Next branch, flutter down. Hopefully something picks it up. Hopefully it's a big bass. June bug seems to be the colour at the moment. June bug seems to have a bit of red in it, which is, you know, I think that's the bait fish here, which is the mosies. Just that colour. I mean, if you look at it in the sun, it's got a bit of a red tinge to it. Also a blue fleck. But on our other colours, the red fleck also seems to work.
My name is Lawrence. I'm currently in the Swazi team on Team 6, representing Swaziland in the 2014 Bass Zone 6 competition held here at Maputo Dam. Yesterday was a bit tough. We struggled to catch fish. We were catching a lot of underweighers, 250 grams. They didn't make it, but otherwise we managed to weigh one fish. It was about 500 and something grams. Game plan was basically we were going to come here to Doglet, fish these points and then go into the bay. We haven't reached the bay yet. We're fishing the deep water and we're fishing up to about 35 foot of water. Yes, I've caught a big fish. About 10 minutes ago I caught it between those two twigs over there. And she's a beaut.
Okay, my name's Ian. I fish for Zimbabwe with Mike McDonald. The first day of the competition was tough. We weighed 9 fish as a team. A lot of wind, radical change in the weather from the 2 practice days. We thought we had a bit of a pattern over there. Come the first day of tournament, it was very different. No big fish. We actually weighed 1 fish for the day, which was a line scraper as they call them, 12-inch fish. Today hasn't been much different. We haven't got a weigher yet. We had quite a few small ones. but still waiting for our first keeper. We understand George Blaber got a 1 over 4 kgs, and his partner I think has got another 2. So they're on 3 fish. One of our other boats has got 5. I think we're on about 10 or 12 fish at the moment for the day so far. Alright, this is a drop shot rig with a slider worm on it. It's fishing straight down under the boat. That might weigh, eh? You couldn't see. Yeah, it does, eh? Keeper! First one today. That was shallow, Mike.
And then what did you use?
That was on a speed worm. Green pumpkin speed worm. He's in a tree. He's off. Undersize, eh? Little one. Thanks, buddy.
And that was this morning, huh?
Yeah. You where?
No, sir.
Check him, Michael. It's quite a long fish, eh?
Is it?
Hmm. Just. No, shit. No, okay.
He's way off.
Yeah, he's way off, yeah.
I'm Donald Bausfield from Zambia. I'm the Team Zambia captain. This is our first time to Maguga Dam. We enjoy our fishing, and even when it's tough, it was very tough for our guys yesterday. Today is a whole new day, and you know, that's part of fishing. It's not only just about catching numbers. For us, it's also a lot of enjoyment, camaraderie, meeting new guys, you know, the team spirit in our sport, all of that stuff. So that's basically why we do this and why we spend so much time away from our families. It's our passion, and yeah, we started yesterday the competition. The weather conditions were absolutely different to the first 2 days of practice. We had a lot of wind, which made things quite challenging, and we managed, a couple of guys managed to get some nice fish on all sorts of different methods, mainly using soft plastics, your flukes and your Senkos. Those seem to be the things that are working for us. We got some on some creature baits, some lizards, some brush hogs and that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's yeah, I'm fishing here with my partner, Peter Nell. We came out, we were fishing all the banks, and we decided to come out and fish this. We off a point here. It's actually a submerged island with some rocks, and you can see some trees sticking out here and that. And we came in here, we picked up our first fish here, basically just really fishing slowly, letting it go down to the bottom in amongst the structure, and then, you know, just sort of picking it up very slowly to see if there's anything there, giving it a bit of a shake. And yeah, this is the sort of structure that we find is working for us. There must be trees, there must be rocks with the trees, and sort of the fish coming in and out of that stuff. So right now we're a bit deep. We just got to get a little bit more shallow back onto that structure, and yeah, we should be in the money there. So this is the game we're doing, and let's hope we can get lucky and make 5 by the time Wayne comes this afternoon. But it's not, it hasn't been.
day 2. We did manage to improve on our one fish that we caught earlier. We understand that our guys have caught a few more fish than we did yesterday, so hopefully we'll get over to second place at least. See what the South Africans have got, maybe close the gap on the replan for tomorrow. New areas, first 2 days, starting area that will work for us. We're banking on good bite in the early morning.
What was the weight? 4.775.
Through what happened and what's happening this morning.
Well, this morning, day 1, day 2, we managed to get up here first and get into the keyhole. Today we got pipped by about half a boat length. The rough water was a bit hard on my small boat. My boat's only about 18 foot long. We got dusted by a boat that's about 22 foot long. But yeah, we're hoping that he's going to get his 5 and move out, so we'll just sit here, hang it in for the day. But it's very slow. We haven't had any keepers. A lot of small fish around. The biggest excitement was a frog swimming across the channel just now. It's very slow, but we'll carry on.
Talk me through the thinking. Why is everyone rushing to get up here? Talk me through the standings and the teams and what's your strategy? Why you need to get in there?
This tournament, I believe, is no longer a 5-fish tournament per boat. Just to catch a keeper, you're scoring a lot of points. So you're looking, if every boat in your team gets 2 fish for the day, you're going to be the leading team that day, without a doubt. The numbers are very low. Lots of small fish here, very little bait fish. So it's either a 12-inch fish, scrap, or it's a giant, sort of that 8 or 9 pounds.
And why does Zimbabwe need to get in this hole? Where are you standing?
Zim, after day 1, we were 3rd. South Africa had a very big lead. Swazi 2nd, Zim 3rd. We closed the gap on South Africa yesterday. Swazi top team yesterday. Zim 2nd team yesterday. South Africa didn't have a good day. They had 4 zeros. So the gap's closed. It's open for South Africa, Zimbabwe and Swaziland. The pool up top there has got fish in it. We need to get there to get our fish and then get out and hopefully get another team in here. If we can get 2 or 3 of our teams through this pool, we stand a shot at catching up everybody.
Right now, they're sitting quite steadfast there though, eh?
The anchor rope's attached to the cliff face and we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll be nice and let us in just now.
I suppose there's a lot of other teams like South Africa and Swaziland are hoping that you don't get in there.
That is a 100% truth.
It's a little 4-inch Gary Yamamoto, 10-pound line.
How's it been going for you? Enjoying yourself? A bit tough, eh?
Yeah, very tough day 3. It's tough day 1 and 2, but more so today. So we had to downsize everything in order to try and get some bites. Problem is, you get smaller baits, you get smaller fish.
Just heard from your manager there. What's happening?
We think the Zambian boat's going to hang it in here. He's after his limit, so we can't waste any more time trying to get to the keyhole. So I think we're going to move back into open water and see what we can find out there.
showed you a new spot here, getting my lunch pack. Yeah?
No
No
chance.
worries. Hold it, cousin. Okay. Grow up, my friend.
See, there's another one there.
And the news is there's a few fish happening out there today.
Yeah, Zambians, apparently one of their boats is on a spot and they're hauling fish. So we'll make it cool. 2 of our boats are 1-on-1, so it's very good for this dam. So we've got to go out there and see if we can find a fish for ourselves now.
Wayne Lowe, fishing with Rowan Val. We're from Team South Africa. It's day 3. We're still in the lead. We changed some tactics today to try and keep that lead. Hopefully it pans out today. The other teams are quite close to us. We had a healthy lead on day 1. We left the door open on day 2. Some of the teams caught up to us, and today we just have to close the deal. The conditions, first day suited South Africa. We found some stuff and pre-fish. Conditions let us catch those fish. So far the fish, some of the fish are post-spawning. We have some post-frontal conditions. The water levels are dropping, so the fishing is quite tough. I think we just have to bash it out and just keep on fishing and just finish this, close this off with the lead we've got on day 1. Fishing with a slow bronze eye shad, trying to just calmer water just to get a topwater bite. Topwater bite is usually your better fish, your bigger fish. So we're just trying something different. All the other team guys are slacking off a bit on the presentation. Just trying something different, giving them a faster presentation. Hopefully we can land a big fish. Pretty much how the spin is fishing at the moment. There's a lot of these smaller fish available. We just have to catch them before we get a
Okay, my partner, his name is Nick Dubber. And my name is Brendan van Zuidam. We're fishing for the South African team. It's getting close to the end now. This type of fishing in 5 days where you're catching very little or nothing can make a hard fisherman humble. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. I don't know why the fishing's so bad. I think there's a number of reasons for it. We won't go into those. This is not about the hard fishing. This is about winning and losing. And there will be boats that catch fish. There will be teams that will catch more than others, and that's what differentiates the winning team from the rest, and we just hope to be part of that. It must probably come down to today, where will be one on the guys who actually catch a few fish today. I don't think it's going to be many, but it will be a few, and that will make the difference. Because the points are quite close. I believe we were still in the lead yesterday. We need each boat to get a fish, maybe to try and keep the lead today if the fishing is bad. Yeah, it's hard to say what all the other boats have done. I know we aren't doing too well at the moment. I think we've got one boat with one fish, and it's getting close to the end. If each boat can get a fish, well, that's all we ask at this stage. I think we'll be in with a shot with that. There's no ways, Chana. How can such a small fish yank the rod like that? It's upsetting. I thought I was fishing for a whale.
My name's David Collier. This is my teammate and my brother Richard Collier. We're from the Zimbabwe team. It's been a very tough tournament. There's not a lot of fish to be had. The fish are under a lot of fishing pressure. There's 36 teams here. So there's not many fish to be had between the number of competitors. We're really struggling here, but some of our other teammates have got some fish. We've got nothing at the moment, only short fish today. Oh, that black way.
Back. No. Around the corner.
Caught on the back hook.
A monster.
Monster.
Story of the day, eh?
That's it. Short fish everywhere.
This one I think will go more than 300 mils. Now you not much to say. I couldn't keep contact with the hook, but we'll try again once more.
fish out. That's the keeper, Sana. Just cut it, that's the deep,
How do you get this? You accidentally caught this Legovan, accidentally?
Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to feed him my hat, and he should lock down on that. I'll get the hook out, and then I'll let him go.
Any cap is fine. Keep your fingers clear with the pliers, Jack.
Maybe the tail's a little nasty.
Yeah, tail can give you a nice little red mark. Now the biggest snag, that is the biggest problem with Legovan fishing. Let go of the fishing rods. Hey. Right. Let me just sit on its tail for a while. Let go.
To releasing these guys?
Carefully. That's the only one.
Slowly and carefully.
You learn something new every day.
Tell us, we've been waiting the whole day for a keeper bass, and
I accidentally hook a Legovan, and Jason catches a keeper bass on the other side of the boat. So we've got our first fish for the day. It is 11:30. Let's keep going. Takes your head apart. Anyway, he's released safely. Head's back on the head. Let's keep fishing.
Right, so here we are at the end of the comp. Didn't manage to get anything today, unfortunately. It was a good comp, but very tough fishing. I don't know if we did very well, but our teammates seem to have got some fish, so maybe there's still a chance that we have managed to grab the title.
Go. Yeah. Doesn't matter what Jake can run up. Got it, Jack.
Oddly enough, where Jason and I started to practice on Monday morning is where we finished the tournament 5 days later. We've already lost one fish today that was hooked in the tongue and it bled out before we could get it to the scales. This fish that I just hooked a fish now 5 minutes ago, I pulled it out of a ridiculous depth. Its eyes were bursting out of its sockets, etc. when it got to the surface. We've got it here. I think it's alive. Jace will check now if you'll just ask Graham and them up there. But we've had a good tournament. We managed to get to the key spot called the Key Hole, oddly enough. On the first 2 days we limited both days. Today we struggled, obviously. We didn't get there first. We lost the race by about a boat's length. And yeah, we struggled. We've had 2 keepers today. One's dead. We'll hear now if the other one was alive. Okay, we've just been confirmed they've weighed the fish alive, so we've managed to get 1 fish on our 3rd day.
It was on to the prize giving, with the teams being greeted by the Swaziland dignitaries. So the final results for the 2014 Zone 6 Bass International went as follows. 6th place Namibia. 5th place went to Mozambique with Zambia in 4th. The host Swaziland found themselves in 3rd place on 311 points. 2nd went to Zimbabwe on 293.50. And the winners of the 2014 Zone 6 Bass International went to South Africa. Thank you to the Swaziland team and Maguga Dam. We'll see you all next time in Mozambique.